Nell Benjamin and Lawrence O'Keefe are Tony-nominated creators of Broadway musicals. But
we didn't grow up with Golden Age musicals. We grew up with action movies, so we write accordingly.
We get a little impatient and we want the story to keep changing even while people are singing. And so that's what makes us restless, but that's also what makes us children of action movies.
And so likewise with a musical, you don't want the story to stop for your musical number. You want it to continue through while this incredible stuff is happening.
shh, incredible stuff was about to happen at an early rehearsal of Huzzah. The title is an expression of delight and approval, something you might want to exclaim as the action unfolds in the Ren Faire world of the play.
Huzzah! Yeah, we have a musical number fight sequence, which rejoices my heart. I think you're going to see some of it now.
But first came a fight call to start the rehearsal.
So let's just go from right before the sword pull.
A fight call is a chance for performers to repeat the choreography of the fight, first at 50% and then 80%.
And that process is overseen by fight choreographer Jacob Gregolia Rosenbaum.
When you fight call, you're stepping through the choreography, often without music, just to make sure that everyone is safe, that we're always repeating the same hits so that we can get the technique correct. And then it's a very slow, calculated process of layering in the fight choreography so that, yes, it's impressive, yes, it's exciting, but at the very end of the day, each move and each sword hit is a storytelling gesture that gets us from A to B.
And then Annie Tipp, our brilliant director, is staging it so that that story comes out while someone is still singing and fighting.
Come, Sirius! Have you caught your breath?
After the fight call, actor Leo Roberts can fully step into his role of Sir Roland Proud.
He's arrived at the fair, he's there for the battle royale, he's taking on all comers and cracking some skulls and doing a great job.
Show me some warriors, fire, fire.
Because the piece takes place at a Ren Fair, things seamlessly move between spoken word and dance and fighting, because that is what you would find at a Ren Fair.
All of it really thrusts you into the Renaissance Faire world, and they all are really important pieces of building the setting of like how the story moves forward.
I look at the challenges actually as like the perfect cohesion of what being at one of those fairs feels like. It's very all-encompassing, very intoxicating, and at any point a swordsman could be thrown at your feet, which is delicious.
What's my name? Rolling Proud.
What you guys just saw Leo do is pretty unbelievable. To be doing that kind of choreography and singing the way he does, like, it's a thrill. You didn't see me sword fight today, but I do sword fight in the show, and it's choreography. But it's definitely a lot for the brain. Like, the show is very full on.
It's also intentional in how it depicts the niche culture of Ren Fairs.
There's definitely an outside eye that can glance down upon it and say, oh, you've chosen to live your life in make-believe. You've chosen some kind of alternative reality to living in this world. And if you spend time in one of these places, I think what you find is people who are really engaged in creating the kind of world they want to live in. A world that is welcoming, that is empathetic, that is wild and free and welcoming to people.
It's really a place where nerds are safe and sexy. And we felt very safe and sexy there. And so we, for years, have been thinking we want to make a show that celebrates these people, that does not make fun of them, but actually sort of puts them alongside the audience and blurs the distinction between show and audience.
Huzzah gives audiences an immersive environment, taking its cue from the Ren Fairs that inspired it.
And so I think I really am going to be encouraging the audience to lean forward when they see the show rather than like sit back and see a movie. It's a different experience from sitting and watching a movie versus like leaning forward and being like, you're part of this.
Attendees are encouraged to come in appropriate garb and become platrons, both players and patrons at the Globe's Ren Fair. And to that, I say huzzah. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.